Okay, I am recording. So, thank you for being here. If you're watching this video, I'm excited for you to embark on a new opportunity. Even if you're just interested, listen through this because I promise that this is going to change your life. You'll hear from our experiences that most of us had no idea what we were getting into, and it truthfully has changed our life. So I am Maya. I'm going to go ahead and start with my story and share how I got into this opportunity and where it's taken me, and then I'm going to turn it over to Megan after that. So, like I said, I'm Maya. I am in Utah. I'm 21 years old, and I started this in December of 2019. I joined because I was looking for a job that was flexible because I just recently got into the nursing program at my university. And basically, the first email that they sent out to me was, good luck getting another job. And I was like, cool. So I don't have time to get another job because, nursing school is basically my full-time job and also going to school. So that was crazy. And I was like, how am I going to, help support my family? I was newly married at the time. I think I'd been married for like 4 months at the time. And I was like, wow, cool. Like I was wait, how old was I at the time? Yeah, I think I was 19 when I joined. I was like, I'm 19 years old, newly married, getting into nursing school, and I have no way to make any money. I was like, cool, this is really cool. So in November, I ran across an ad on Instagram, and it just so happened to be that the ad said, if you're looking for a flexible job, like this is the opportunity for you. And I was like, cool, like this is the opportunity for me. Literally had no idea what I was getting myself into. I reached out and I was like, what is this all about? I ended up meeting with the girl. She actually went to my same university, and we were just chatting and telling me about this opportunity. I was like, cool, like this seems cool. And I thought about it for 3 weeks before starting. Okay, 3 weeks. And I heavily researched, like heavily researched, like everything that you could read about this opportunity, about the company, about the products, about the people. I did my research. And finally it got to the point where my husband was like, freaking take my debit card and just join this business because I'm so sick of hearing about it. And so I joined December 3rd of 2019. And in that first month, I hit my first promotion, and that's when it kind of opened my eyes to this opportunity. I truthfully joined wanting like $50 a month. I was like, you know what? This can pay for my groceries for the month. Like, cool. I'm going to be here for it. And then it suddenly, within like a month, became so much more than that. And I was like, cool, like, so not only am I paying my groceries, but it's also paying my gas bill. So if it can do that, then what else can it do? And so I continued to work it through my very first semester of nursing school. If you know anything about nursing school, very hectic, very stressful, very time consuming. I was working this business in the nooks and crannies of my life. Like, I was like the definition of working in a flexible job into the nooks and crannies of my life. During my class breaks, like my 5 minute breaks on class, I was talking to people who were interested in this business, or sending carts to people who were interested in purchasing the products. And in between my class breaks, I'd have 1 to 2 hours. I was hopping on training calls while I was also studying for tests. And so I was working it into the nooks and crannies of my life. And there were weeks when I worked less and there were weeks when I worked more, but on average I was working 1 to 2 hours a day. But when I had midterms, I was working like 15 minutes a day. Midterms were crazy and finals were crazy. And I loved that I could work this into my schedule and let it be whatever I wanted. I could work on campus. I could work at home. I could work, on my weekend vacations when I was seeing my family. And I didn't have to take time off to go and see my family because previously I was at a nannying job, got paid super well. But I had to take time off of work to go see my family. I had to take time off of work, during finals. And when you take time off of work, you're not getting paid. And so not only was it working into the nooks and crannies of my life, but I was getting paid while I was doing the things that I love, traveling, getting to see my family, studying. Like, I was still getting paid even when it was finals week, even when I wasn't working as much as I wish I would have been working. And that was crazy to me. So first semester went by, I hit 3 more promotions in my very first semester. So I was at 4 promotions within like my first 4 months of the company, which is crazy. Never expected that to happen whatsoever. Like I said, when I joined, I was literally here for like $50. I was like, that's all I want. And then it was paying my rent, it was paying my grocery bill, and so much more. All of our bills were paid for by this opportunity. And I was like, I just kept thinking, like, holy crap, like, this is amazing. I never expected this to happen to me. And so during the summer, I didn't have school. We had like winter semester and then fall semester. So I didn't have school during the summer. And that's also when COVID hit. And my husband and I we moved 7 times last year. And I was able to keep my job and also grow my income while moving 7 times during COVID, when so many people were out jobs. And that is such a huge blessing alone, to have a job during COVID. I was literally able to double my income just during COVID, which is so crazy. And like I said, being able to keep a job while you're moving 7 times, like, there's no other job that you can do that. Like, literally no other job. Because when you walk into a place and you're looking to get hired and you're like, hey, I'm going to be here for 3 weeks, they're going to be like, yeah, no. And I was so grateful that I was able to keep my job and also be able to support my husband and, you know, travel with him with his job as well. So that was another like random, huge blessing that just happened to come with this opportunity. And then I also dropped out of nursing school in August of this last year, because I truthfully saw what this opportunity can do not only for me, but for, you know, my team and for the people around me. And I never ever thought that was going to happen. If you know me, like, it was not in my plan. Like, I was going to graduate as a nurse. I was going to get my degree. Like, that was my plan. Those were my goals. Like, nothing was going to take me off of that path. Like, nothing could stop me. And then when I started this opportunity, I realized that nursing was not for me. And I know you're probably thinking, how is that even possible, that she, you know, she spent 4 years of her life working towards nursing school and she was in her first semester of nursing school. Like, how did she not know? And it wasn't until I saw something best that I knew that nursing school wasn't the best thing for me. So nursing school was good, but there's always a better and there's always a best. And Monet is the best. Like, this opportunity is the best. And I didn't know that. And I would have never known that had I not taken that leap, taken that step. And that's so crazy to me, because I thought the nursing school was where I wanted to be. But really, the world wanted me to be in nursing school. The world was like, you know what? You need to get a degree. You need to get a good degree, and it's going to be in nursing school because this is the path that you're going to take. And I didn't realize that until I started doing personal development. And I started realizing how many opportunities were out there for me. And that was crazy to me. So when I dropped out of school in August, since then, I've been able to travel the world. Just last month, I was in Florida, I was in Costa Rica, I was in Hawaii, and I don't say that to brag at all. I say that because when I was in school over 1.5 years ago, I was dreaming about that. I was dreaming about being able to travel. I was dreaming about being able to just pick up and go spend a week with my family. That's what my dream life is. And I realize that this opportunity is a vehicle to my dream life. And I'm never going to stop doing what I'm doing because of that. I believe in my dreams, and I know that there are no other options out there like this opportunity that are going to give me my dream life if I just sit here and I work hard. And at the end of the day, the only person that you're betting on, the only thing that you're betting on is yourself. And that is so empowering, not only to me, but hopefully to you guys too. You can always win when you're betting on yourself. And that's what this opportunity is all about. So that's my story. I'm still here. I'm still kicking, and I love this opportunity. And I'm so super excited for you guys to hear from 2 of my besties over here. So I'm going to turn it over to Megan.
Okay, Maya is the best. And as you can tell, she is like extremely passionate about this opportunity. And this is why both Jenna and I are here, is because of Maya. So Maya is both of our mentors. She is incredible. And she is how we found this amazing opportunity. So my story, I am Megan. I don't know if I already said that, but hi, I'm Megan, and I am 20 years old. I live in Utah as well. And I'm just chilling. I'm a normal person. I don't look like a normal person right now, but I promise I am. I'm not normally all glammed up like this. It just happened to be the one day. Anyway, into my story. So I was in college at UVU. I was cheering. I was loving life, loving being a cheerleader, doing the whole college student thing, and thought it was the best thing ever. But being in college and cheering, your time to have a job is very limited, similar to Maya. And so I was looking for other ways to make money. I was a coach, still am a coach, and I love it. It's one of my passions. But when you don't have the hours to commit to that, it's hard. So looking for another stream of income, I was looking for other ways to make money. And I fell upon a different opportunity, a different company, still working from your phone, social selling. And I fell in love with the idea of this opportunity of working from your phone, being your own boss, living your life how you want to. I don't know what just happened, but living life on your terms, all of those things. But I didn't love the company I was working for because I didn't believe in the products that I was selling. This is huge. So many people have bad experiences with social selling, and I believe that it is because of the company and what you are selling. If you do not believe in the products, it is not going to work, right? We are promoting products. If you don't love and believe in them, it's going to be super, super difficult for you to convince anybody else that they need those products. So I ended up quitting that company, but still looking for a similar opportunity because I did believe in it. People said I wasn't going to make money, and I was making money even in a company that I didn't fully believe in and love. So in the meantime, I'd struggled with my hair and my skin. I was looking for something to fix that. I fell upon Monate products, and I had seen images on Maya's social media. We knew each other, or I shouldn't say knew each other, knew of each other because our husbands worked together. So I had recognized the logo and things on her Instagram, and I had reached out to her, and we ended up going to lunch, and she said I could do what I was doing with this other company, but with these products. And so put the two together and it worked out. So I ended up joining, and it was completely different than what I expected. The community here is so, so different. Everybody is truly cheering each other on and wanting the best for each other. It's not a competition. We're all going to the top together, and I love that. Nobody is left behind. And I felt like in other scenarios that I had been in, it was every man for themselves. That's not the case here. We are one team going to the top together. And many people think it's just one person at the top, right? And then everybody else under them. That's not how this works. Every single person is given the same opportunity to make it to the top. And it's all based on how hard you want to work. And that's so cool to me. I love the idea that nobody is putting a price tag on you. You are worth $12 an hour. No, you are not. You get to decide what you are worth, and that is up to you and you only. You decide your paychecks, and that's absolutely incredible. So anyway, so I joined. It was great. Things were going good. And I'm not gonna lie, you hit rough patches where you question, like, is this for you? It's hard. This is not for everybody. This business is not for everybody. It is for the people who are tough in their mind. You have to have a mindset of still to make it this, because there are people who are going to tell you you are not good enough, or you yourself are going to tell yourself you're not good enough. You're going to get told no over and over and over and over again. And that's okay, because then you get that yes. And that yes is somebody that is listening to this opportunity call that says yes to this opportunity, and it changes their life. And from there, you change somebody's life, and that lights another fire underneath you, and then you keep going. But that's something so cool about this opportunity. You literally have in your hands something that can change somebody's life, and all you have to do is share it. You get to share this opportunity and these products and change people's lives in so many different ways. So if you've been looking for a job that you are going to get to influence people and be an influence for good, you're in the right place. You can totally do that here. And a lot of jobs, that's not the case, right? You sit at your desk and you do your work, and that's the end. And here, that's not the case. So I know both Jenna and I can say Maya has impacted our lives tremendously. So as your mentors that you will get to learn more about them and everything, the community is unmatched. So, but yeah, this is something I plan to continue to do. And Maya talked about traveling. So this is kind of funny. I don't know why I'm just like rambling now, but so traveling, I post about me traveling a lot. It's one of my passions too. Maya and I were actually both in Costa Rica together with our husbands, so that was a blast. But I had somebody comment on my Instagram post. They're like, so do you or your husband work? Like, what do you do? Like, why are you always on vacation? And at first I was kind of like offended. And then I was like, no, this is the best compliment ever. Because that means both my husband and I are living every day like it's our last. That means we are living our dream right now. We've been so many places that people dream of going their whole lives and they don't make it there, right? They're planning on retirement and something happens before then. This opportunity gives you the chance to live every day like it's your last. You get to decide how you live your life and build your own dreams. So anyway, I just rambled on and on and on and on. But you're going to get to hear from Jenna, and she is like the glue that holds me and Maya together. She's amazing. So hear her story next.
Hi guys, I'm Jenna. You guys are so cute. How am I supposed to top that? Oh my goodness. I'm really thankful I didn't go after Maya though, because that was hard to top. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am from Canada. I live in BC, beautiful BC with all the mountains. I am newly married to my high school sweetheart, and I am a hairstylist, which is so much fun. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I started using these products in February 2020. I found Maya. I actually was stalking Maya, if I'm going to be honest. I've been stalking Maya for a while and listening to her post about this and like, la, la, la. And then I'm like, wait a second. These are like legit. And so I reached out to her and she's like, yeah, great. And then I bought a lot from her. She's probably like, cha-ching. And then I fell in love with the products. I started using them all the time. I started actually sharing them to my mom, to my best friend, my boyfriend at the time. I was telling everyone about these, and then COVID hit. It was March 2020, and I lost both my jobs, my two jobs, due to COVID, and I was kind of in a slump, honestly. I was like, hey, what am I going to do? Like, I'm getting married in October. I am going to hair school. I also have terrible hair, so that was my main concern becoming a VIP. I wanted to get better hair. What am I gonna do? I have absolutely no income. And I reached out to Maya and she was telling me all about it, but again, I didn't go for it. And eventually Malcolm, my boyfriend at the time, he's now my husband, he was like, same with Maya, like they just know. They're so supportive, but he's like, Jenna, you are talking about this so much that I am getting ads on my Facebook and Instagram about Monat. You need to chill and go and buy your products, okay? It was so funny. He was literally getting ads blasted through they're listening, guys. So yeah, it was funny. So he's like, just do it. Don't think what's gonna happen if you're not successful. You just still use the products. Like that's fine. If you're not, if you don't go anywhere with it, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, so it was just really, really cool. He was really supportive about that. And I just decided to go for it. So that was in March. Maya challenged me to go all in, to like give it my all. And I said, okay, why not? I'm literally in quarantine. I have absolutely nothing to do. So I decided to run with it full time. And I had always been a dreamer my whole life. Like anyone who knows me knows I'm not a realist. I decided to move to Spain when I was 18, when my father told me that it was not realistic and I didn't have the income. So I was like, yeah, he dropped me off to school. I slammed the door. I was like, oh yeah, watch me. And I moved to Spain 3 months later. So yeah, I didn't ever listen to the realists in my life. And that has led me so far. I work hard for what I want in my life. And this opportunity was the vehicle to the dreams I'm living in now. I always had the dream, whatever it was, whether it was traveling, I've always had the dream to become a mom, to work from home. And now, not a mom yet, and now I'm living in my dreams. Like it's actually incredible. Like this Monat business, this business has literally motorized my dream life. Like I'm a hairstylist now. What? Like that just blows my mind. I'm married to the most amazing man. That just blows my mind. And I did not have the confidence before I started this. Like my mindset has changed. The trajectory of my life has changed. Like, I cannot say enough positive things about this business. Like, seriously, it has changed my life. And people don't understand that until you're in the business, right, Maya Mega? Like, it's just completely radically changes your perspective on the world and people. And yeah, it's honestly incredible. But what first got me here was the products. So yeah, like, I saw the change in my hair. My mom started asking me, like, Jenna, what are you using on your hair? Like, it's soft. And I'm like, I know. It's very shiny. Yeah, so it was the products that drew me here, and now it's so much more than shampoo for me. It's paying our rent. I just paid off school. Like, that's just mind blowing. It paid for our wedding. How can a bottle of shampoo do that? How can it allow me to work from home? How is it going to allow me to be a stay-home mom? It's mind blowing, guys. Like, I've been in here for 1 year and I'm still shocked. I'm like, how is this my life? I love it. I love it. It's the freedom. It's the joy. It's the community. It's like, I would have never met Maya and Megan if it wasn't for this business. We are a country away and we act like sisters. So it's really, really special. Yeah, so I just actually hit my 1 year anniversary in this business, which is so fun. I'm just so blessed to be here. But yeah, I don't really have anything more to add, but that's a little bit about my story. I was really, really craving creativity, craving that freedom life of choosing my schedule. I knew that I was created for something more. I just didn't know what. And this is that what. And yeah, I'm just really, really honored to be here. And I am so excited for you guys. Like, you guys are going to love this. I can't wait for you guys to join our team. And you are so welcome here. So I'll kick it back to Maya. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, guys. I guess the last thing that I would leave you guys with is it's so easy to hop on these calls and hear people's stories. I'm sure that you might have, gone onto different people's Instagram pages and looked at their stories too. And it's so easy to hop on these calls and like hear these hype calls where it's like life changing, but you'll never know what this opportunity can do for you until you get started, and how it can change your life until you get started, because sitting on the sidelines is not going to do anything for you, but jumping in, that's when you're really going to know what this can do for you. It's one thing to hear our stories, but it's another thing to create your own story. And that's what this opportunity is all about. It's creating your own story and being able to have a vehicle that gives you your dream life. And it really truly does. And it's crazy that the three of us are here saying that to you, and we don't just say that like to say that, but it's really truly given us a vehicle to our dream lives. And that's what we're here to offer to everyone possible. And that's why we never stop talking about it. You're probably like, oh, those Monet girls, they never stop talking about it. And that is why, is because every person needs this opportunity in their life. Because like Megan said, we have to live every single day like it's our last day. And that's what this allows us to do, is to live life to the fullest, because it gives you time freedom, it gives you financial freedom, it gives you your life back, and it also gives you the vehicle to your dream life. And that is all we have. So we encourage you to reach out to whoever sent you the link to this call or whoever invited you to this call. Reach out to them, ask them questions, get on a call with them, and get started. And we're so excited for you. We hope that we, later on down the road, you're like, I remember I was listening to your call and that's why I joined the business, and that's what we're all here for. So we're super excited for you. Hopefully we get to meet you, and we love you so much, even though we don't even know you.